Guys, this is Duke. It's me back again with Ultron and MaVie. Today I'm going to take us through the MaVie compensation plan, and it hasn't been easy preparing for this video. I've taken several hours to try and understand what the compensation plan is, what it really looks like, so that I can put accurate information down there, out there. Sorry. So MaVie's compensation plan is just awesome. It's filled with so much rewards. It's almost difficult to understand because every step of the way there's a part of it that helps you, that's compensating you for joining MaVie, joining Ultron through MaVie, and also bringing people on board through MaVie. So I'm going to start in earnest. This video might have to be split up into several parts. I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to make the videos too long. So I'll quickly start with the definitions of the various rewards that are part of the MaVie package, and wherever we get to, we'll break them into parts, and you have the other videos completing the entire explanation on this compensation plan. Well, so when we say somebody is your direct, it means somebody has joined the MaVie compensation plan, the multi-level marketing strategy that MaVie is using. You have brought somebody on board through your referral link. So the person is your direct, means that the person joined using your link, your referral link. Now, volume points are generated when the person buys a package. So when a person buys $100 package, that corresponds to 100 volume points. So basically that's what this means, the volume points. Now, there are benefits of buying the staking hubs, buying the packages that MaVie offers. So you get some discounts on getting the ULS coins through the MaVie packages. If you got the $100 package, and I must mention here in this video that today is the 10th, by the close of the 15th, which is within 5 days time, the $100 package will no longer be in existence. So for those of us who are still deciding to join in through that $100 package, we have 5 days to decide. So if you bought the $100 package, you have a 5% discount. That means that if you bought the ULS coins elsewhere using Trust Wallet, MetaMask, using any of the other decentralized exchanges, what you get in those markets, MaVie is going to top up for you 5%. So there's a discount. So you get more ULX coins buying through the MaVie package. And as I said, $100 corresponds to $100 volume points. 500 corresponds to 500 volume points, so forth and so on. Spillovers. So spillovers have to do with the binary tree. So binary means that your right leg and your left leg, you have people joining by those legs. So somebody joins on your left leg, somebody joins on your right leg. A spillover is somebody who is joining the binary tree as a result of a referral link from your upliner. So you are not the one bringing the person in, but the person could be put directly under you or directly under somebody you have brought. So those are spillovers from your uplines. They are not directly from you or directly from somebody you have sponsored to join the binary tree. So we need to know this definition so that we understand in full what we are dealing with. Okay. All right, so the binary structure, as I've already mentioned, has to do with two teams. So the teams start from below you, and you have one on your left leg, one on your right leg. Okay, we'll be talking about levels and generations as we go on. Okay, the binary structure is consists of members who have been sponsored directly by you and your team. So you could have people from, as I've mentioned, spillovers from your uplines. You could have people joining because they've been brought on by somebody who you directly sponsored. Okay. All right. So the Unilevel structure. All right. What is the Unilevel structure? The Unilevel structure has to do with the people you have directly sponsored, and those people are your first generation. Now let me illustrate this with my back office. That's why this video has to be broken in several parts, because I want to make it as practicable as much practicable as possible, so that everybody understands it properly. So just a minute, my teams. Okay, so these are, when we say the Unilevel, this is what we mean. These are people in this back office that I have directly sponsored. Mensa Beko, A James, Kofa Black, Liet. Okay, so these are people that are part of my first generation, and they are part of the Unilevel, my Unilevel. We'll be talking more about that with more diagrams that will come below in this MaVie compensation listing. So we know who a sponsor is. Technically, is a person who refers people to join the MaVie comp plan structure or compensation plan. We know who an upline is. The upline is a person who is above you. All those who are above you are your uplines. So you could have several generations of people who invited one person or the other, and eventually got to the person who brought you in, and everybody above you is your upline. Remember that those above you are not part of the team that you are generating in your left and your right. So when you are looking at your team structure, it starts from below your right leg and below your left leg. Okay, downlines, we know who downlines are. Everybody below you. Okay, everybody below you in the under your right and your left. Okay, we have personal sales. So this has to do with people that you directly sponsored with your referral link to join the MaVie multi-level compensation plan, and whatever purchases they make, whatever bonuses they make, that brings you entitlement, that you are entitled to, has to do with your personal sales. So if you are gaining a matching bonus on somebody you brought into the compensation structure, right, that adds to your personal sales. So let's take note of that. Okay, team volume points. So this represents the sum of the volume points generated in your left and in your right. So let me make that also practicable. Structure. Let me see. Do I get volume points? Okay, generation. Sorry, I'm trying to I think it's supposed to be the structure. All right, so take a look at this. These are the volume points, that the total volume points that that I have because of people I have brought in, and then because of people who have been added to my legs, each of my legs, by my upliners, by so spillovers, in addition to what I have, those who have brought in. So you would realize that on my left the volume point is 2380, and on my right leg, which is my weaker leg, is 860. All right. Okay, so that has to do with the volume point. So the paid, we've already seen which one is the weaker team. The weaker team is the one with the smaller volume point. I mean, if you compare the two legs, which one is the weaker team? The weaker team is the one which has a smaller volume point. And as I said, the volume point corresponds to the total packages that are bought. So people would buy $100 packages, $300 packages, and that's eventually calculated into the volume points. And so my in this, if we should take a good look at it, my weaker leg or my weaker team is my right team, my right leg. Okay, all right. And the weaker leg is your paid team. So your team bonuses, when people join the weaker leg, you get your matching bonus, your team bonus, from your weaker team. Okay, your team bonus, you get it from the weaker team. And this MaVie has done it in such a way like this, such that you don't neglect one leg. And there are ways of adding people to the legs. Let me just quickly go to that. It's at the bottom of the page actually. The default team placement can be set by you. You can also equally go to this drop down or this side menu. Go to settings, right? Okay, go to team settings, and then you can choose which one should be the default placement. Now you send out referral links, but you need to know, or you need to be sure of where you want the person to be added to, which side of your tree, your binary tree, which leg you want the person to be added to. So if it's the weaker team, you can make it default weaker team, so that if as time goes on, the weaker team now becomes the left, then people are added automatically to the left. If as time goes on, the weaker team goes back to the right, then people are automatically added to the right. But there might be reasons why you want to add somebody to the left or to the right. Maybe you want to help somebody in your stronger team, right? But the person needs to add somebody on, and you want to do it on behalf of that person. So you can just select right bottom or right leg and then save changes. Now you have to do this before you copy the link and send out to whoever is going to join by your referral link. Okay, so I want it to be default on the weaker leg. So that's it. You come to invite, and then you copy the referral link. Okay, so you must make sure that you have sorted out these settings before you copy your referral link. Okay, yeah, so I guess that should help with that explanation. Direct team volume. Okay, this has to do with your personal because you have invited somebody in directly, you get 10% bonus on that person, and that person's volume points. I mean, if the person bought $100 staking package, that volume point adds directly to your volume points. So if you look at my team like this, these are all because of my direct invites and people that have come because of my direct referrals. Okay, all right, okay. Team bonus weekly capacity. All right, so you could belong to a team where people are very zealous, everybody is doing their best and bringing people on, so that your rewards from the compensation plan is so massive. You can get sometimes $10,000 in a week as just rewards. But the issue is that because MaVie wants to make sure that you also are finding people to join and you have not left it to your downlines to just be bringing people on, you should also ascend the ranks to make more money. So you could invite just 2 people or just 3 people, and those people might be zealously adding people on. But because you are stuck in a particular rank, there's a capacity to the reward you will get because they are adding on. So look at the ranking. Okay, it comes down to the ranking. Okay, you see when you look here, it says cap rule team bonus. Okay, so the capacity that they will award you for being in the silver rank will not exceed 5,000 a week. So if you want to make more, you have to go right. So even after silver, gold, pearl, they are all within 5,000. The capacity per week goes up to 8,000 when you get to the sapphire rank. So that's what that team bonus weekly capacity means. All right, so then we have the rank required volume for you to move on to the next rank. So it is the volume, it's the team volume. So when you look at my volume per my rank, okay, right, the volume that I need to go on to the next rank, right, is 1,000 volume points. But that 1,000 volume points must be appropriately shared within these 3 parameters. So I have to have at least 1,000 volume points in my right leg, which is my weaker team. I also have to have 40%, 20% come from 3 different people I have sponsored. That 1,000 volume points that would push me to the next rank, I have to get it from at least 3 people. There's an option to get it from more than 3, but if I brought in 3 people, 40% of that 1,000 volume points, which is 400 volume points, another 40%, which is 400 volume points, and 20%, which is 200 volume points, that makes up 1,000, must come from at least 3 different people before I move on. And then 10% of the rank, the volume points I need to leave silver and proceed to gold to move on to the next rank, 10% must be from my stronger team or my stronger leg, which is my left leg in this case. So 10% of 1,000 volume point is 100, and that one I have already satisfied with that. Okay, and then the carryover. So the carryover is the volume points that is in the stronger leg. So you realize that in my stronger leg, right, I have almost 2,380, right? And if you calculate 10% of that, it's actually 2,000. Yes, it's actually 230. So 100 has been taken out of that. The other, what is remaining, starts counting in the rank below. Okay, it's carried over. Okay, so 280 is brought down here So it's not like what you have already attained. Once you finish it up, 10% comes from your stronger leg in one rank, it's exhausted. No, what is left is carried over. So the remaining, it says here, the remaining volume of your stronger team bonus calculation, which is transferred to the next calculation or to the next rank. At the same time, is the difference between the left and the right um, um, team volume. Okay, so it's the volume points between the difference between the left and the right team volumes. Okay, so I would end this video here. This is 20 minutes. I would make this video the part 1. Like my channel, like this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Okay, and just look down in the description, you'll find my referral link if you'd want to join by MaVie, if you want to join Ultron through the MaVie multi-level compensation plan. Okay, and let's do business. Okay, so I'll come back with the part 2 that explains the rest of the compensation plan. Okay, thank you.